Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate taking time out of y'all's busy schedule to stop in and see what it is I'm up to. Oh man. Just a bit of a rant. You go to put on a shirt, you know, t-shirt, even shorts nowadays. The industry decided they needed to save 1/100th of a penny and stop putting in tags, and they stamp it. After you wash them a couple times, you can't find that stamp. You know, what's front to rear, what's inside and outside. It can be a real pain in the neck, especially if your eyes have got a couple of years on them, and it just bugs me. That little tiny savings that they make. Maybe it's so to drive sales. People are like, oh, I can't read the tag anymore. Time to throw it away. Not this man. But it's just one of them things. It's kind of like wearing my neck thing. When I put it on, there's two ways. It can go on frontwards or it can go on backwards. If I put it on this way, it's more difficult to pull the knife off. Right? Just because of the way it is. So I hang it that way. As long as I'm thinking enough about it. I better have my first cup of Java in me before I put this on. And now it's easier for me to grab and pull off. I don't know what the real difference is, other than it just feels different. Maybe because I'm not pulling it. Like if I put it on that way, then I have to pull it over the leather. I don't know. I don't know if it makes a real big difference or not. But when it comes to seeing things and things that aren't there, my granddaughter says I have an elf on the shelf. I don't know. Adults aren't able to see elves on the shelf. She swears he's here. I told her we haven't had an elf on the shelf since her youngest aunt grew up. And that's been a long time. I ain't gonna say how long because then I get smacked. But if there's an elf in the house, then he's got to be old. And I mean, it's possible because we have all these strange things happen all the time. But she swears I have an elf on the shelf, and he's up here on the shelf, sitting next to up there with my zombie and stuff. But I don't know. Nobody else can see him, so it kind of brings into it feeds into this little bit of a shout out that I was also thinking about giving, because and it kind of brought my granddaughter's elf story into focus, because I was watching one of my newer channels, a new subscriber to me, and he's a young channel, Moretti Outdoors, and he did a really creative video with an elf, an outdoors elf. So I'll leave a link to his video down below. Go check it out. I think it's really cool. After that, you do what you want. You subscribe to him or not. But yeah, just kind of a quickie. I'm trying to put on a shirt, and I got to grab 2 or 3 different pairs of glasses, and it's just aggravating. I guess I could go by and or go through and put a couple of little stitches back there or something like that, just so I could see. But I shouldn't have to. They should have a tag. It doesn't cost that much. I've had, I don't know if I've mentioned it before or not. This has been a peeve of mine since they started doing it. So, anyway, it's a halfway decent day out. It's a little overcast, a little muggy, like a lot of moisture in the air. It's only about 76, 77 degrees. but it's sticky. Just Florida sticky. So um, I need to go out in a little while, pick up the kids and pick up the grandbrats, take them home, and a little of this and a little of that, and then really just waking up. The Ole Miss didn't have a good night last night. She's on her medicine, her chemo medicine, the regime we have her on. She takes the pills twice a day for 3 weeks, and then she's off for a week. Well, at the end of that week, she starts hurting again. I don't know if it's the cancer growing again or exactly what it is, but it takes a couple of days for the medicine to knock that pain back again. And she's looped out on her pain meds, like trying to put gloves on her feet because her feet were cold, and getting mad at me because I wouldn't help her put a glove on. I was going to put socks on her feet. It's funny in a way, but it's not funny because of why. So you have to laugh or you cry. But yeah, she didn't have a good night last night. She's feeling a little better today. The medication seems to be helping. We talked to the doctor. We're going to change it up and do. She'll take the pills during the week, and she'll be off on the weekends. And over the course of that medicine regime, however many it is, I think it's 120 pills in a month. Over the course of the month, she'll get the same medication at the same time off the medicine by doing it that way. And it'll keep the cancer kicked back if that's what the problem is. So we're going to try that. I started just on this round of dosages, this bottle of medicine. So we'll do it 5 days a week. She'll be off on the weekends, and hopefully it will keep her a little more pain-free and less need of the heavy-duty opiates, because they're almost as insidious as the cancer. Excuse me. But that's not. I mean, I'm looking at that as a good thing. So, and hoping for a good. Excuse me. Hoping it's a good thing. Anyway, let me know what you think, folks. Give me a thumbs down or a thumbs up. Leave me a comment wherever it is y'all happen to leave comments on your internet access device of choice. This coffee's not sitting right this morning. If you'd like to share me around on your social media, that would be fandoculous. If you want to check out my Facebook, the link will be down in the description box or wherever the description box is on your device. I know I've said this before. It really depends on what type of device you're using. Last night, my one tablet was acting up and needed to totally reboot. So I went to a different tablet. And nothing is the same. It doesn't show me my notifications. It doesn't do this. It doesn't do that. And it's a lot more sensitive to touch. So if I'm just trying to scroll through and scroll through the videos, see which one I'm going to watch next, and boom, it popped up to the next one. And then when I go back, it doesn't go back to where I was at. It goes back to the home page, and I have to go through the whole process again. And get back to where I was at and scroll down and scroll down and scroll down, or scroll up and push next, because it only shows like 10 or 15, and then next, and get back to where I wanted to be, so I could scroll up and find the next video that I was thinking I was going to watch. Again, it's just every device is different. My PC is different. But the PC is easier for me to use to upload videos and stuff like that. It's a little bit more difficult for me to watch videos because, again, it doesn't react quite the way my tablet does, and I'm used to watching videos on my tablet. But yeah, enough of me babbling on. I don't even remember where I was. If you'd like to send me snail mail, the address will be in the description box, wherever that happens to be. There'll also be links to well, Moretti's channel, and I don't know if there's anything else, but if I find anything I want to put in there, I'll put a link to the video below. 'Tis the season of goodwill to men. Keep those people in mind who have suffered such devastating loss over the past year from hurricanes, floods, even local fires. But you know, it's just whole portions of the country have been decimated. Fires just leveled thousands of acres and destroyed, you know, hundreds and thousands of homes and took lives. And the hurricanes came through and like devastated islands and destroyed homes all through South Florida and Texas. And a lot of those people won't have a home to celebrate the holidays, so just keep them in mind. And along that note, if your loved ones are nearby, give them a kiss and a hug. If they're not, give them a call. Hit them up on Facebook. Let them know you're thinking about them. Let them know you love them. You may not get another chance, people. We're not promised tomorrow. We're not promised our next breath. But until I see y'all again, I hope you have a fandoculous day. Sláinte, y'all. Bye-bye. I don't know. I've heard those elves can get in a lot of trouble. So